Welcome back. Thanks for checking out this video. I appreciate you turning in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. This came up actually, I just happened to come across this, and there was also a comment that turned out to be pretty funny. As many of you know, because it just took off. I did a video recently on the reason that Caitlin Clark was snubbed, or at least a potential reason. You probably saw that video based on the numbers. Of course, I got a lot of comments that were negative that seemed like they clearly didn't even watch the video because for one, I did not make a fuss or get all up in arms about Caitlin Clark not being on the team, but I thought the reasoning, if it were true based on the sources, was ridiculous. And I explained why no one could make a good case as to why Griner, Gray, or Taurasi was on that team. None of them should be on that team. None of them deserve to be on that team. But I didn't say, oh, Caitlin absolutely should be or any of that. However, I did think this was kind of funny. I went and looked, and then I actually found this, but I went and checked out some numbers because one of the comments was a snarky comment about, oh well, oh, so you're saying Caitlin didn't make it because of her negative assist to turnover ratio, blah blah blah. Funny thing about that. We're going to get to that in a second. But in the just in the regular statistics, as you can see here, and I pulled up their stats too, Caitlin Clark is actually averaging more points per game than Diana Taurasi. Caitlin Clark is averaging more rebounds than Diana Taurasi, 5.3 to 4.5, and she's crushing her in assists. Caitlin's averaging 6.3, and Taurasi has put up 1.1. 1.1. Interestingly, although it's not really relevant to whether she makes it, but interesting that their points per game are similar when Taurasi was a rookie. But so Clark has more points, more rebounds, destroying her in assists. And for those watching, this is kind of why I saved it. And thank you for that snarky comment about the assist to turnover ratio. For all her turnovers, and I think we can all agree if we're trying to be unbiased, they need to be cut down. We also can all agree that many of them weren't Caitlin's. Her teammate dropped passes. Even with just the numbers are the numbers, Caitlin Clark has a positive assist to turnover ratio, despite all the turnovers. Diana Taurasi has a negative assist to turnover ratio. Now, she doesn't turn the ball over much, I'll give her that. But as you can see, her assist is an embarrassing number for a guard. Absolutely embarrassing for a guard to get one assist per game. So Taurasi has a so especially for that commenter out there, thank you. Taurasi has a negative assist to turnover ratio. Clark has a positive assist to turnover ratio. Clark has way more assists. She has averaging more points. She's averaging more rebounds. So again, while I'm not all up in arms and freaking out and saying Caitlin's the greatest player in the world and she should be on this team, y'all trying to crush her like she's absolutely terrible and it's her toxic fan base. I love that word now that's out there about all of you who like Caitlin Clark. You're toxic. Her toxic fan base is delusional. Yes. So delusional that Clark's numbers are better than Taurasi. Griner's played one game and Gray has yet to play, but they should all be on the team. That's, no worries there. Uh, anyway, I thought that was interesting. And I do want to leave you with one other thing to laugh about before we go. If actually I don't even know if I put it up yet. I'll have to put it up later today. But I did a video on the attendance of the Fever Mystics game and talking about, Angel Reese and it's all about her too, and she's the draw. And in that video, I showed a video of the arena being absolutely packed top to bottom, three levels that somebody was showing. and it made me remind me of a video that someone had done that I saw on Twitter. Pro Angel Reese about the packed house and how it seats 18,000, and I said, but it looked half empty, which is a weird flex. Turns out, and I'll show you here. It turns out that post here it is. Y'all told me only a certain player brings folks out. Never mind this arena area. I guess you meant arena. Hey, it's Twitter. I get it. You get a lots of typos. I'm not gonna. Seats around 18K, by the way. And then it got community noted. Attendance was 10,000 people that night, according to ESPN. So I thought that was kind of amusing too. Have a laugh at it. The world's gone crazy. If you enjoyed this video, hey, first comment below. Let me know what you think about the insanity with the selections, regardless of whether Caitlin should make it or not. I think it was a poorly selected team. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it, and I will talk to you later.